hurt me. Like I told them magisters, you can search the house all you want. The sorcerer ain't here, the door's locked, and the house ain't even mine. Magisters told me to stand out front till they caught the sorcerer, and I don't want to upset them when they're on the warpath.
She closes her eyes and begins to whisper.
Everything's going to be all right. 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 Everything is going to be all right. Everything's going to...
I'm glad I still have people I can call family. But I know we can't stay here. The Magisters, they'll come back. They always do. So, farewell. Oh, and take this. You'll make better use of it than I ever could.
He responds with a weak shrug.
Away from here. Away from Driftwood, away from Arx. Away from all of this. I'd ask Hanag, but it seems she's deserted me. Deserted my family. I have no idea where she disappeared to. Maybe it's best, I don't know.
He turns wordlessly and takes his first steps towards a new life.
You're alive! Thank the seven!
Who are you?
Suspicious, he examines the document. On realizing it's real, he hands it back, then stands to attention.
I apologize. I didn't know. Admission granted. You, there, guard! Admission granted!
Relieved, he gives you a stiff salute, eyes forward.
They don't pay me to talk. Move along, before you find out what they do pay me for.
Go on in, sir. I need to close the gate behind you.
In you go, sir. I'll close the gate behind you.
He drapes one hand on the hilt of his short sword and gives you a tired look, a look that says, "Try me." He gives you a blank look. Then he raises his hands as if holding a crossbow, points it at you, and pulls the trigger. A mirthless smile spreads across his face, but it does not reach his eyes. He turns towards you. Then he breathes deeply through his nose, his tongue extended, as if he were tasting the air.
Since when does rain hire mercenaries? The sorcerer is trapped in the cellar beneath the house. He's dropped one magister, but he won't drop another. We don't need you, Merc. Seen a wound before, have you, Merc? That blade was touched with sauce. Gilgallion suffered before he died. Between you and me, he went a little mad. That was no ordinary blade. That was a sorcerer's weapon. Don't tell me you care, mercenary. He's a sorcerer. If the Inferno takes him, then justice is done. He only has himself to blame. These papers say you're an Inquisitor. You don't look like an Inquisitor. You don't smell like an Inquisitor. Fine. The job's all yours. Of course, first you'll have to put the fire out, at least so you can reach the cellar hatch. Stand back, lads. The Merc here's gonna show us how it's done. He's gonna bring the sorcerer out unharmed. Because between you and me, if he comes out here armed, we'll kill him on the spot.
Stand back there!
The man brandishes a sword, ready to fight. A curious weapon, simple but weighty. It seems out of place in the hands of a simple worker, if that's what he is. You have your doubts, for the sword exudes an evil power.
Back, Magister, or I'll cut your guts for ribbons like I did the last fella. My sword? Let me tell you something. I fought in the Great War. I took this weapon from a Black Ring scout I killed with my own bare hands. Then I came home to work, and work I did. And what was my reward? This is my reward. My house burned down, my neighbours killed, and by Magisters, one of whom I killed. And you would take my sword.
He gives you a long look. Then, with a flourish, he spins the sword towards you, hilt first. It's a simple weapon, weighty, well-made, and well-maintained. It's clean, but it feels tainted. He nods. You turn away.
Stand back there! There. Stand back there!
Ha! Did you fail, Merc? I'll be the judge of that, Merc. You'll have to do better than that, Merc. I'll need proof. I've had enough of you, Merc. Hey, lads! Get him!